Hi everyone, this is JP Singh. I welcome you all on my channel Medicos Marathi. Hope you all are happy and healthy. My dear friends, today we are going to discuss previous year questions of biochemistry FMG 2017. Okay, so आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं बायोकेमिस्ट्री FMG 2017 के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. ओके, सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग आवर डिस्कशन रिगार्डिंग बायोकेमिस्ट्री FMG 2017, I want to request all those who are new to my channel, my dear friends, subscribe to my channel and press on notification bell icon so that you can get updates for all important upcoming videos. Okay, so let's start our discussion. Okay, so first question, choose correct statement for DNA polymerase 1. Okay, so here are four options in front of you. DNA polymerase 3 activity, 3 5 exonuclease activity, 5 to 3 exonuclease activity, all of the above. Okay, so choose correct statement. So the correct answer for this question will be all of the above. Okay, so you can see that 3 to 5 exonuclease activity is for proofreading. Okay, 5 to 3 exonuclease activity is for primal removing. Okay, and DNA polymerase 3 activity. Okay, so all these are seen with DNA polymerase 1, or all these statements are correct for DNA polymerase 1. Okay, so let's see our second question. Okay, second question here, gluconeogenesis is mainly seen in. So here are four options: kidney, spleen, heart, liver. Okay, so what do you think? क्या इसका करेक्ट आंसर होगा? सो इसका करेक्ट आंसर होगा, क्या होगा? लीवर. ओके, सो व्हाई द लीवर इज मोर करेक्ट? हेयर किडनी कैन आल्सो बी आंसर. क्या किडनी भी आंसर हो सकता है ना? यस, किडनी कैन आल्सो बी आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, बट the main organ which shows us the process, or where we can see mainly gluconeogenesis, is लीवर. ओके, सो मेन ऑर्गन क्या है? लीवर है. किडनी भी बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन किडनी से पहले अगर हमको ऑप्शन में लीवर दिख रहा है तो हम किसको चेक करेंगे? लीवर को चेक करेंगे, लीवर को करेक्ट साइन करेंगे. ओके, सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, I want to request that stay till end if you really want to revise previous year questions, 2017 questions of FMG. Okay, so let's move to our next question. Question number 3. In case of poisoning of cyanide, antidote of amyl nitrate is given. This is example of. Okay, so examiner is asking, this is example of chemical antagonism, receptor antagonism. Okay, so here you have to choose a single choice from these four options. Okay, so my dear friends, correct answer for this question will be chemical antagonism. Okay, so why chemical antagonism is correct? So let's see. So first thing, what is chemical antagonism? Generally in this, what happen, एक ड्रग दूसरे ड्रग से बाइंड होता है, ठीक है, और उसको बॉडी से किक आउट कर देता है, ठीक है. सो इन इंग्लिश इफ आई एक्सप्लेन, वन ड्रग. Okay, so suppose this is a drug. This will bind to drug number B. Okay, and when this drug will bind to B, it will throw B out of body. This process is chemical antagonism, and same happens in case of poisoning with cyanide. Antidote amyl nitrate bind with cyanide and throw it out from our body. Okay, so the correct answer for this question will be chemical antagonism. Okay, because the same process is occurring here in case of poisoning of cyanide. So let's see a detail for this option why it is correct. So here is detail. In case of acute poisoning, when given amyl nitrate plus sodium thiosulfate, amyl nitrate converts hemoglobin to meth form, and that is meth hemoglobin, which then sequester the poison cyanide. Okay, so क्या हुआ, अमाइल नाइट्रेट था वो सोडियम थायोसल्फेट के साथ मिला और उसने क्या किया, जो हीमोग्लोबिन थी उसको किस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, मिथ हीमोग्लोबिन में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। और जिसने क्या किया फर्दर, जो पॉइजन साइनाइड था उसको क्या कर दिया, सेक्वेस्टर कर दिया। ओके, and in result the cyanide is thrown out of our body and the body is poison free. So this is how amyl nitrate is playing a role of antidote. Okay, so let's see next question. Question number 4, all of the following are branch chain amino acid except. So here are four options: leucine, isoleucine, valine, lysine. Okay, so those who are good with this concept, they can easily correct this question. This is a one liner question, but read question carefully. Okay, so let's see. Correct answer for this question will be lysine. Okay, so my dear friends, have you read this question very carefully? एग्जामिनर इज पुटिंग एक्सेप्ट इन एंड। ओके, उसने ऐसा नहीं पूछा कि कौन से ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड है। अगर वो ऐसा पूछता ना कि कौन से ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड है, तो ल्यूसिन, आइसोल्यूसिन, वेलिन, ऑल दीज थ्री आर ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड। बट एग्जामिनर ने क्या पूछा है, ऑल ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आर ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड एक्सेप्ट। सो इन तीनों को छोड़ के कौन सा नहीं है ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड, दैट इज लाइसिन। ऑल ब्रांच चेन अमीनो एसिड आर एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड। ओके, सो सब के सब जो ब्रांच अमीनो एसिड है वो क्या है, एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड है। ओके, सो लेट्स मूव टू आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So here is next question. Glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency causes. So examiner is asking you, G6PD dehydrogenase deficiency causes microcytic anemia, hemolytic anemia, sickle cell anemia, megaloblastic anemia. So my dear friends, correct answer for this question will be hemolytic anemia. Correct answer क्या है, hemolytic anemia. Okay, so first thing you must know that glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, or you can say G6PD, is associated with what? It is associated with HMP pathway. Okay, and in HMP pathway, if the G6PD is deficient, then it will lead to hemolytic anemia. Okay, so let's see a detail about this option, that why this option is correct. So let's see. So here you can say that glucose 6PD, or you can say G6PD, it is a rate limiting enzyme in HMP pathway. Now your second question is that, yeah, what is this HMP pathway? So this is hexose monophosphate shunt pathway. Okay, so इसका नाम क्या है, hexose monophosphate shunt pathway, HMP. Okay, it is also known as pentose phosphate pathway, or you can say phosphogluconate pathway और द पेंटोसंट। ओके, सो इतने सारे नाम है। सो सिंपल क्या याद रखो, HMP रखो या फिर P क्यूब रखो। एन अल्टरनेटिव पाथवे फॉर ग्लूकोज ऑक्सीडेशन। सो ये किसके लिए अल्टरनेटिव पाथवे, ग्लूकोज ऑक्सीडेशन के लिए। फर्स्ट मोस्ट कॉमन ह्यूमन एंजाइम डेफिशिएंसी, सो G6PD इज फर्स्ट मोस्ट कॉमन human enzyme deficiency enzyme. Okay, and it will lead to hemolytic anemia. Okay, so इसकी deficiency किसको lead करेगी, hemolytic anemia. And what is hemolytic, what happens generally in hemolytic anemia? Lytic means lysis, hemo means when the RBC will lyse, that will be hemolytic anemia. Second most human enzyme deficiency is by pyruvate kinase deficiency. सो फर्स्ट मोस्ट कॉमन तो हो गया G6PD, सेकंड मोस्ट कॉमन ह्यूमन एंजाइम डेफिशिएंसी इज बाय पाइरुवेट काइनेज डेफिशिएंसी, PKD. Okay, it is enzyme of glycolysis. Okay, so it is enzyme of glycolysis. Okay, so I am correcting here. So listen to audio carefully. It is glycolysis. So whether it's HMP or glycolysis, in both, if there is any enzyme deficiency, that will lead to hemolytic anemia. Okay, so चाहे तो ये HMP हो चाहे फिर ग्लाइकोलाइसिस हो, दोनों में किसी भी एंजाइम की डेफिशिएंसी होगी वो किसको लीड करेगा, हीमोलाइटिक एनीमिया को. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, आई एम होपिंग दैट यू आर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो टिल नाउ. प्लीज कंटिन्यू वॉच दिस वीडियो बिकॉज we will learn a lot. Okay, so let's see next question. Next question is synthesis of type 1 collagen requires which vitamin. Okay, collagen 1 जो टाइप है उसको कौन सी विटामिन्स चाहिए सिंथेसिस के लिए. ओके, सो हियर आर फोर ऑप्शन डी सी के ए. ओके, so let's see what is correct answer. Correct answer for this question will be vitamin C. Okay, so vitamin C correct hai. Okay, so my dear friends, one other thing I want to tell you, whatever collagen type, it doesn't matter, vitamin C is required in every type of collagen for synthesis. Okay, whether it is type 1 type 2. Okay, so in any type of collagen synthesis vitamin C is must there. Okay, and what are other things which are required in synthesis of collagen? Two metals, iron and copper, and three enzyme, prolyl hydroxylase, lysyl hydroxylase एंड लाइजिल ऑक्सीडेज. ओके, सो याद क्या रखना है, विटामिन सी किसी भी टाइप के एंजाइम में रिक्वायर्ड, किसी भी टाइप के कोलेजन में रिक्वायर्ड होगी सिंथेसिस के लिए. एंड टू मेटल्स, iron and copper, three enzymes, prolyl hydroxylase, lysyl hydroxylase and lysyl oxidase. So these three things are required for synthesis of collagen. Okay, what is next question? Next question is the composition of creatinine. Okay, so what examiner is asking? Simple question. It is asking that tell me the composition of creatinine. So how you will tell? So let's see. The correct answer for this question will be GAM, that is glycine arginine methionine, and you can remember it by a trick, that is AMG. AMG means all medico graduate, or you can say all medical graduates are composition of creatinine. ओके, सो क्रिएटिनिन की कंपोजिशन जब भी आएगी तो कैसे याद रख लोगे, ऑल मेडिकल ग्रेजुएट्स. ओके, दैट आर A for arginine, okay, M for methionine, G for glycine. Okay, so let's move to next question. Next question is, which of the following is not biological derivative of tyrosine? Here are four options: melatonin, dopamine, melanin, epinephrine. So what do you think? What will be the correct choice? Read question carefully, my dear friends. So let's see. The correct choice for this question will be melatonin. So read the question carefully. Examiner is asking which of the following is not biological derivative of tyrosine. So biological derivative कौन सा नहीं है, melatonin नहीं है. Why melatonin is not derivative? Because it is formed by tryptophan. It is product of tryptophan. Okay, so melatonin किसका प्रोडक्ट है, tryptophan का. Okay, another thing about tyrosine, tyrosine it is aromatic amino acid and it is synthesized from phenylalanine, which is essential amino acid. Okay, so phenylalanine क्या है, essential amino acid है. tyrosine क्या है, नॉन एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड. टायरोसिन क्या है, नॉन एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड. ओके, NEA, यू कैन से NEA, that is non essential amino acid. Phenylalanine is essential amino acid. Okay, tyrosine is used in synthesis of B, dopamine, melanin. Melanin is formed from tyrosine as product as a pigment, and it is also helpful in synthesis of epinephrine and norepinephrine, and also two hormones T3 and T4 hormones, thyroid hormone. Okay, what tryptophan does? Tryptophan use in formation of niacin and melatonin. Okay, so tryptophan के दो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, नियासिन और मेलाटोनिन, और टायरोसिन के कितने हैं? डोपामिन है, मेलानिन है, एपिनेफ्रिन है, नोरेपिनेफ्रिन है, T3 T4 हार्मोन्स है. Okay, so the question is clear. So let's move to next question. Next question is CAMP is formed by. So it is a one-liner question, a very simple question. So here are four options. Okay, and the correct choice for this question will be ATP. Okay, so correct question का, इस क्वेश्चन का करेक्ट आंसर क्या है? ATP. Okay, so ATP form CAMP, and what CAMP do? Okay, so if examiner is asking you that what CAMP will do, so CAMP will help in doing process phosphorylation. Okay, ATP से CAMP बनेगा और CAMP क्या करेगा? phosphorylation करवाएगा. Okay, so my dear friends, these 9 questions are from FMG 2017. Our discussion is over regarding question of FMG 2017. Hope you all like this video. If you feel that this video is helpful, then press on like button, press on share button, and press on subscribe button. Okay, so अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक करो, वीडियो को शेयर करो और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. Thanks to everyone for watching this video. Stay safe, stay healthy.